Hello and welcome back to our beginners course on web design. And today we want to talk about the categories of programming languages. So we have different programming languages. We have the markup languages, we have the style sheet languages, we have also the scripting languages, and we have also the database language also. So let's first of all talk about the markup languages. So the markup language is used to specify formatting of text file. So it depicts or defines how the structure of the website should be. All right. So it marks it up, it structures it. So it gets the whole contents and the elements of the website and positions them to the places or the areas they should be in our website. Okay, so we have examples of these as the XML. XML stands for extensible markup language, and we also have the HTML, which we've talked about, which is the hypertext markup language. All right, so these languages are examples of what we call the markup language because we use them to define the structure of our website. The next type of languages are the style sheets. All right, these ones are used to set the styling rules to our website. All right, and we use them to give our website a good aesthetic feel. All right, make it have a good graphical representation and so that it is appealing to the eye of whoever that is visiting our website. All right, we also use it to arrange these elements that we've structured in our website. So after structuring the elements the way we want them to be, laying them out, we also need to arrange them in a way they should be. So we use style sheets for that. All right, so we also use it to also optimize web pages for responsive designs. All right, so when you open a website, the way it looks like in on a computer system or on a computer screen is not the same way to look on a mobile phone. We use CSS to make sure that our web pages are made to fit to different screen layouts, all right, of different devices, so that it will guide our users properly when they are using or when they are visiting our pages. So you wouldn't like a user to visit a page with his mobile phone and he's seeing the design pattern of a desktop. So that means he has to scroll or span to the right in order to see the ends of whatever that it is on the website. All right, so with the help of responsive designs, we are able to scale down what we have on the big screen to a smaller screen such that users can be able to navigate through our sites well, so that it actually helps in optimizing user experience on our website. All right, so example of this style sheet is the CSS, the cascading style sheet. So CSS stands for cascading style sheet. All right, the next set of languages we'll talk about is the scripting languages. All right, so these languages are basically used to automate the execution of tasks. We'll say, okay, if there are things we want to be done on our website, let's say we expect our website to have more than 1 million users, right? So when they come to register, we expect them to be registered and have a separate have their data saved, so that when they want to view their data, they can easily view their data using a single file. All right, so in that way we can serve 1 million users different information by choosing a single file to do that. So with the help of scripting languages, we are able to automate such processes. If not, what would have been doing or what we have done is to use the orthodox pattern of saving user data in hard copies, right? So if you have 1 million users, that means you have 1 million hard copies of user details or user profiles. All right, so but with this, with the help of this execution file, we don't have to create 1 million pages on our website. We only need to create just one page and we use it to execute the task for 1 million persons. We use it to serve 1 million persons and display to them 1 million different results at the same time. All right, so you see that this scripting languages saves us a lot of time, energy, and resources. All right, So example of this scripting language, we have the JavaScript, we have Python, we have PHP, we have Ruby, and so many of them, C, C Sharp, C++, Java. There are so many other languages out there that you can use for scripting, not just on the web, but also on your CMD or any other maybe standalone apps or any other platform you'd want to script on. And we now have lastly the database languages. So these ones are used in the manipulation of databases. All right, so we know what a database is already. So they are like environments, all right, or tools that help us to store data. All right, so the language we use in accessing contents from a database is the language we know as the structured query language, the SQL. All right, that's the language of the database. So when you hear about the database language, you should always think of the structured query language. All right, so this is a bit of what we'll be talking about on the categories of languages. And in the course of this study, we are only going to focus on the markup language, the style sheet language, and the scripting language. And in the scripting language, our focus will only be on JavaScript.